What is up, fellow gamers? How y'all doing? Oh, sorry, there's something happening in this other thing I have open. Oh god, that's hilarious. Can't help but smile. Can't help but smile at that. That's fucking hilarious. Nice, you love to see it. I'll be keeping my eye out. Anyway, so how y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing more side questos, merendos. I said I wouldn't be able to stream today, in the past, but that's because a lot of the things I needed to get done, not a lot of them, but like the one that was gonna take the most time I didn't have to do. But I did some other stuff, and I got my hair cut. That was cool. My hair is cut. I'm a lot less hot now because I don't have a shit ton of hair on my head. It cost me $120, absolutely insane, but hey. It is what it is. Oh, sorry, this shit going on right as I go live. Insanity. Not a good look. Not a good look. I should just move right along. Let's just get into the gaming, right? At the end of the day, isn't that why we're all here? Isn't that why we're all born on this planet? To game. This is why we play the game. Alright. So, gamers. Oh shit, I accidentally opened up the Nexon launcher. No! Is the Nexon launcher opening or not? I have no clue now. I accidentally clicked the Nexon launcher on my taskbar. It's still there. Get out of here, Nexon. I don't need you anymore. You killed my favorite game. Alright. Where is it? Where's my... There's my list. Okay, god damn it.
I should write this all down.
Right.
Ye best be ready. I'll know if ye ain't.
It's probably in the city, right? No new question marks, though. I'm gonna have to double check where his starts then. You can do this one as early as after reaching Erifa C? You can do this as soon as you get him? That's insane. What is this? I have to cook a specific dish to start this quest? That's an insane requirement. Okay, well, if I have... Where's this one? In which region? Aida region, you say? And this one is... here, apparently? I guess we'll see. We'll see if anything happens.
I've already got food on the brain.
Do I just cook it like at this spot? Oh, there we go, yeah.
Is everyone finished?
There we go.
Group chat first, right?
Noah, about our next destination.
Ahoy, laddie. There's somewhere I be wanting to go to.
I am not laddie, and I'm under no obligation whatsoever to listen to you.
He's not laddie.
Actually, there's a bunch of places I need to pay a visit to.
You can talk to yourself all you want. We don't have the time to listen to you drone on.
It was on a cold day, nearly 100 years ago.
Hey, don't just ignore me when I'm talking to you.
I was on a journey at the time, seeking strong foes.
What? Like you're doing now, you mean?
Don't encourage him.
One day, I ran into him.
Him?
Aye, him. An eccentric man, was he? Couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag. But then, he ended up entrusting something important to me.
I see. But if this was so long ago, then that man must be...
Anyone's life is short if you look at it from my perspective. Not that I be trying to offend ye folks. Anyway, this man, he handed me, I think it was a pot. After that, I can't remember a blessed thing.
You think? You can't remember? What are we supposed to do with that?
So what does this have to do with where you want to go?
Very good question, girl. It came to me suddenly that when he and I went places, I'd leave some kind of mark. I mean, it'd be a bother if I forgot where we went, eh? So, I left my giant handprints all over the place.
All over the place, huh? Very helpful.
Well, now and then stuff comes back to me. I just remembered I left one mark by a lake around where Gamma is right now.
Does the place stand out?
Sorry. Can't remember anything except that mark. Back then, I used to fly everywhere in a Pharaonis.
You used the Pharaonis just for that? What a waste.
I suppose. It did cause a few squabbles with some other colonies.
Forget about that. At least we've got something to aim for.
But...
Of course, we can't just run around endlessly hunting for those marks. But if we see something similar to what he remembers, it might jog his memory.
Then I suppose I don't mind.
Sorry, folks. Just keep your eyes peeled for him and I'll be grateful.
Interesting.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Judging by the... there it is.
Is this?
Yar, there it be. That be my handprint and no mistake. As big as a whale as always.
Does that jog your memory?
Aye, my friend and I used to go off hunting a lot. I'm sure it was in,
That phrasing is very telling.
He would keep this thingy on him that he used to treasure.
Thingy?
Well, blow me down if I can't remember what that thingy might be.
Well, is there anything else you can think of?
I only traveled with him for a short time, I did. Seems like I only have to blink and another human passes away.
You managed to remember this much about him. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
I wonder.
I probably should have asked before, but what even made you remember something from that long ago?
Well, it was while I watched our fair Nop-on lady cooking up a storm. And it just popped into my head. I felt dissatisfied, like something was missing.
Food of banana nummy?
Hey, nothing like that, miss. I love just about anything I eat. That stirred something. Day after day, he'd peek inside his little pot thing. It's come back to me. We were broadsided by a robber, and my mate brought out his pot. He murmured something or other about fermentation.
Fermentation? What's up with that? Was it some science experiment or something?
Queen's wings, what is in this pot? Isn't that a rupple right now?
On your guard, guys.
Livestream blowout guy first playthrough? Oh jeez. I guess I technically probably could figure out how to do that.
You must know I'm not letting you through. Shield back. On your ass. Think you can catch me? Nice move, Kyle. Overboard. Yeah. Oreo. White flush.
Hey, this feels pretty
Feeling
good.
tougher? Show us what you got.
Hey, I didn't say that. I was just me even playing it is still a maybe, but I mean everyone keeps trying to tell me to. I don't know, I might, but if I do, I don't. I'm just saying it would be possible to figure out how to do it. I don't know if that's what I'd want to do, because like I already have so much content that I need to. Well, not that I need to. I don't need to stream anything, but that I want to do like via streaming. That something like that. That's like more. I don't know, kind of endless in a way. I don't know if I'd do. If I did, I mean, there's a chance I'd play it, but I don't know if I'd stream it. I don't know. Oh, whoops, I did that too early. What level is this thing? 62? Maybe. I don't know. It feels like something I'd more record and then just put up rather than like stream. Just cause, yeah, I don't know. As more and more stuff comes out and it keeps taking long for me to get stuff done. With stream, it's like my stream time just gets more and more. It's like,
you found what you're looking for.
yeah, I don't know.
Well, I remembered one
I
thing.
already got so much to plan to stream.
There we go. Reminisce away, old timer.
Long ago, when there was no Colony Gamma here, back then it was Colony Iota and Colony 18 who were at each other's throats. Of course, in I blundered with no clue at all, and I ended up with both of them trying to send me into the deep.
Yeah, when I said reminisce, I meant about something relevant, yeah?
They had
Something
guts
relevant,
trying to
yeah.
offer console, that be sure. Back then, just about anybody tried to have a pop at old Triton.
Right, I'm punching him. Noah, permission to punch.
Hold on until after he's done.
While we were fleeing the colonies, we made a little meal of the monster we killed here. Quite a good cook was my mate. Sorry, kiddies. Looks like there's nothing here.
Come on, we can't end it like this.
Well, I reckon it might be round where Lambda is now.
Then let's get over there. You might remember something else.
Beep 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 beep. Isn't that the, and that's the bottom spot? I think this one then. Looks like it may have actually been fine to go the other way. I didn't realize how much lower this ground was. I thought it was not. I thought it was more of a middle point. What? Got 2 videos that are busy trying to get gems. They've got you. They've got you deep.
Judging by the lay of the land. Ah, there it is. I see nothing's changed about this place.
But didn't you insinuate Colony Lambda hasn't always been stationed here?
Aye, that's right. That place be great if you want a good solid defense, but woe betide ye if ye try launching an attack from it. You had to fight like a trooper back in the day, so there was no point in having a stationary base. If their commanders hold up inside, they're either very sure of themselves, or they're one ship short of a full fleet. By the by, see that big hole open up near the Piranhas?
Oh, that. Seems it's been there for some time.
I bashed that one open with these here fists.
Huh? You did that?
Wow, this is the kind of place my mate used to like to fish. And if he couldn't fish, I couldn't eat. I'd just sit on my arse. Well, I had time to kill, so I smashed chunks out of the cliff face every day.
Absolute.
What man sees a wall and doesn't want to tear it down, I ask you?
I don't know what walls you've seen, buddy.
So, Triton, does that remind you of anything?
He was such an easy-going fella, but I never once asked him where he came from or how old he was. Now I come to think of it, I didn't even know wherefore he was traveling.
You didn't check in with your iris?
I wonder. It was all so long ago, I don't remember.
Bruh.
Ah, but
Hang
I
on.
know that when he and I arrived here, it was quite a balmy day.
Hang on a
He
sec.
peeked inside his pot, said that all the heat wouldn't do. Then spoke about how he wanted to wait out the season.
What could that mean?
That's the thing about living as long as I have. I know it's important, but I just plumb forgot, and it ain't coming back.
Mate.
My memory's not what it used to be, but I do recall Rogals used to hang out here.
Oh, so we're about to
We were
fight
once
Rogals.
surrounded by them, I faintly recall. That
Hey,
was a
Sobel's
hard
also here.
battle indeed.
Yep.
Like those things?
Ah! This just keeps happening!
What be life without a bit of excitement? We can vent by beating the tar out of them.
You know what? Fine. Let's do it!
Bro, if this turns out to be some... If he turns out that Triton, like, knew some fucking old important character, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I don't want to get my hopes up, because it might just be some new lore. It might not be a callback to old lore. But if it's a callback to old lore, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm getting hints of that. I'm catching a whiff of the lore. Min-Fiber is a silly boy. In retrospect, I do know I overreacted a little, but he was being a right cunt. So I mean, it's because just his earlier comments combined with that one, like it's so clear he was just trying to be a shit stirrer, and so it's just like, bro, can you just not? Like, I don't need another fucking cunt who hangs around in Discord all day trying to start shit. We got enough of those fuckers in there, for real. Like, if you're gonna be a dick, just leave, please. Honestly. I'm sick of people like that. But I'll try and be more nice. Prob young, wanting attention. Yeah, possibly just that. Oh, did you see that fucking sick recovery Senna did? I love when she does that shit. Gets knocked back and then just fucking backflips into a standing position.
We're pretty much invincible at this stage. Ultimate. Raging Force.
Impulse wave!
Typhoon Field. Saber Slash. How's that?
Resonant flash! I'm the one you want.
You didn't disappoint.
Cry of pain!
Keep trying, loser.
Honestly, I'm impressed. Good work.
Butterfly blade.
Imperial slash!
You're showing
Oh, I did not time that right at all.
Gemini. Fight.
Heal harmony.
Jaguar slash. Combine and strike. Bang.
Overboard!
Build it up.
Time to end this. Impulse
Butterfly blade.
Resonant flash.
Raging Force.
Deflector field!
Water leak.
Elemental discharge!
Air fang.
Heal harmony.
I'll keep their attention on me.
Andrew's such a hater, bro. Why you gotta hate on the voice lines so much? Nice moves, Tyon. Tyon's got nice moves.
I'll say it anyway. This is all your fault.
Ah, sorry, girlie. Why don't I catch you a nice whopper to say I'm sorry? I'll roast it nicely and serve it up to you. It'll taste mighty fine, I promise.
Anyway,
Girly.
we're not getting any more clues from your memory. I guess it can't be helped. It's such a long time ago after all.
First hunting, then fishing. What are we even doing here? Seriously?
I'm getting fed up running about like a headless turkin.
I swear to God, if this is like a... If he like hanged out with like a party member from 1 or 2, I'm gonna lose my mind.
If it was so long ago, who's to say that someone
Jelly
didn't pick it
Rogers
up?
going hard.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Guess it ain't impossible.
Maybe so much time has passed that it got buried or something.
So now I suppose you want us to start digging.
I'm just saying is all.
Can you really not think of anything else?
Oh, there might be one thing. Behind Keva's castle be those hovering reefs, They've
Oi.
been triggering my noggin.
There must be something there then. Let's go.
Hey now, boyo. What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Nothing much. I just think if this place is important to you, we should pay it a visit.
Oops, wrong map. Oh wait, actually.
Every day.
Sorry about that.
Every day.
Just went and turned the...
Ah, I remember these floating islands.
changed to the cooler. Because it was on a bit too high. Doesn't need to be that cool.
Nothing.
I was into that once upon a time. I mean, that's most people.
It really was a long while ago, huh? Maybe there's nothing.
Most
we
people
can
only
do.
get into anime for a few
Why,
years.
this place was already in a sorry state way back when. Must have been blasted off to who knows where.
By the way, your friend, Triton. How did he die?
Well, I don't know the why and wherefore, but it'd be about the time when a beastie swallowed him down in one gulp.
Oh no, he's just some dude.
Oh no.
He was waving his arms, shouting, "Eat me!" He was a bit of a loon.
He must have been, to travel with you. Maybe one of those monsters bashed a screw loose.
This has been nothing but trouble for ye kids. If nothing turns up here, let's just call it quits, eh?
Wait, that's kind of sudden. You're okay with stopping after all this?
But ain't the searching that's the problem. I can do that whenever. I got a bit more time than ye all have.
Triton.
But you know, I have at least remembered my friend. It might be my lot in life to outlive everyone else, but he lives in my memories and in my heart. Ain't no way I'd throw away what he's left me. Of course, I forgot all about him until now, so I'm talking complete bilge.
If you've finished being gloomy, we need to search every nook and cranny. There must be something we haven't seen.
You what?
You
were
what?
totally against all this.
I just hate leaving a job half done. Honestly, I couldn't care less about what he's searching for. And I don't mind if we never find it. But I just need to know either way.
Our words well spoken, Four Eyes. I'm much the same. Right then, let's give it one more shot. Oh, what's this? Ha ha! You're still alive, you wretched cur. Thought I'd taken care of you.
Yeah, no, that's a shame that she felt the need to do that.
Prepare to be outed.
I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver.
Oof. Wait, tanks, you wanna fucking take aggro? Jesus. Yeah, at least sell them. Oh, no one's down.
I'll get you up in a sec.
Save the butterfly blade.
Heal Harmony.
Gentle claw. Gemini. Right.
This guy just will not break.
Feel that? Oh yeah.
Well, this guy's strong enough that I will be chain attacking, so I guess you're gonna get your yippies.
No complaints.
I feel the power. Everyone. I'm sorry.
No. No, you can't. Everyone healed up. No complaints.
Glory.
Water lily.
Cry of faith.
Let's get 'em. You wanna see what we can do?
How's this for a gambit? Just what I was saying.
Look at this, randomly increase all characters TP by between 5 and 16. He's actually the worst. He's the worst hero. And look at his fucking chain. Aoife adds 50, or removes 50 TP upon own reactivation. What? That's so bad. It's like all random chance. It's a random chance shit. He's literally the worst hero, like, actually. Which is funny, because he gives, like, the most broken class. But as a hero, he's terrible. Close to worthless.
I'll help the attack, can I?
You're in for it now.
This'll end it.
One more blow, come on!
Actually.
I'll start us off.
Kind of the best one anyway.
I just thought of a great idea.
This should be our plan of attack. I'll make this one. I'll lead. I'm with you.
Oof. Just short.
I just thought of a great idea. Yippee!
Yippee!
Allow me.
He's yippee-ing. What are you gonna get? Evasion up? Kinda lame.
This'll end it.
And you say I hate dubs. It went down! It went down! This man's got 0 TP! He's so bad! Look at that! Oh, it's so terrible! He's god awful. For real. Oh my god, he's so bad.
Here's the finisher.
True. Get another one. Evasion up sucks. He just gave himself evasion up again, you piece of shit. How dare you? How dare you?
I got you in my sight! Hope you're ready for us! These fists just don't stop crushing! Stay right there! Got a surprise for you!
Oof.
Survive that one, did you? More fun for me.
Stubborn mother, ain't ya?
Hello!
Take that! Losing right now. Try to live in the upset. Then keep up the pressure. Now let you show me up, Noah. Let's switch.
Got it all covered!
Water lily.
Burning red!
Typhoon field.
Elemental discharge.
Hold on tight! We can't hold for much longer!
Aerial slash.
Incredible God!
Shadow.
Water lily.
White
Can't
shadow.
let you show me up, Noah.
I'll have you up and at 'em in no time!
Keep their attention on me. Nice move, child. Impulse wave.
Before we grind you into dust!
Before we grind you into dust.
Time for the full rally.
On your ass!
Oriole!
Ooh, got it.
Resonant flash!
Gemini. Butterfly blade.
Noble. Taunt. I'll keep their attention on me.
Not shabby,
That's
child!
still pretty good.
Tear it up, Felicia! Now I'm ready to make some waves.
Nice.
Going toe to toe with a big slugger like this, there ain't nothing finer.
Putting that aside, would this be our fabled pot? This thing was holding on to it.
That'll be it. It's gotta be.
Yeah? Is that really the pot? So, what have we got inside there?
Looks like
Don't
a
tell us you won't
knock
keep
on
it
iris
secret
thing.
after all we've been through.
Ah. Well, you see. What is this?
Don't look at me.
Oh, familiar smell. It's miso paste.
Miso?
That's correct. Can add miso to meat, fishes, all sorts of vegetable. It's all-purpose flavoring.
Then, what? That's what we were busting our butts for?
Miso.
Ooh, the voice actor read that line really weirdly. That
That's right.
almost didn't sound like Senna.
Ah!
Hold on! I'll have you out!
No, Frank! Forget about me! Only the pot! Only the pot matters now!
Save the miso.
You worked your behind off to make this miso stuff.
I'm sorry, my friend. This is it for me. But I put my whole being into that. I want you to take that perfect miso. You need to make the best dish ever!
Partner! Hello? I remember now. He and I, we journeyed to gather ingredients that would match this stuff. But when we finally arrived here, that blasted monster went and ate him. And he entrusted this to me. Idiot! How could I ever have forgotten something that damn well important? I get it. When I saw the Nopon lady cooking and thought something was missing from the food, that thing, it was miso. To think that, all these years and decades, my heart's been captive to a simple bean paste. Does not sound stupid, eh? I'm sorry about this, kiddies. This miso won't ever go off, even if centuries pass. If you behave, I'll treat ye to a little taste.
That make my nana incredibly happy. Looking forward to sampling legendary miso.
Hey, Noah.
What's up?
Yeti's face.
Gonna ask you again. Can I give him a real slug?
Just one.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Nice.
This looks climbable.
Have we been up here before? I guess I have. Yeah, if that's been fired off. Oh, there is if you go from there. And not to go there, to there. Interesting.
Something so valuable here.
There's a container over there I already got. I really explored these reefs when I was here. This is the boss arena we've now done. Did I ever... Wait, I never went back and got the thing. Oh, bro, you're kidding. Japan and their food. True. Think about how often there's a scene in like anime where it's like someone eats and then cries. Or how often people say food tastes better when you eat it with others. They love putting themes with their food. Oh, Jesus, did you see that? That was a cool shot, actually. We never ended up going back there and using... Oh, wait, it just takes me back there? Okay.
Whoa!
Yeah, no, that's a spot I already would have checked out, I'm pretty sure. Right?
Sorry,
Yeah.
you guys.
No, it's just a way to get back. Okay. Never mind then, it's fine, I didn't check it. I thought it would be a little spot you could only reach by going from that arena spot across. But it's not. Okay, now that we've done that, yes, here we are. Oishi. Now that I've done that, we've got a side quest in the city, which is the last Triton and his colony stuff quest related to him.
Got a feeling in my bones.
I'm curious.
I've already got food on the brain.
Because this is a canteen, we're limited in what we can get anyway. I was wondering if that was gonna be a
Next
new
on the
option.
list is
Oh, there we go. God damn it, look what you did. You went and got... you went and got Defil excited. With your little comment about Blue Archive. God damn it. It's true. You've done God's work. God damn it. Time to rest our bones for a moment, don't you think? Huh? Don't mind if I do. It just does. He's an old man. You here to get in my way again, you big lump? Come on, old timery. No need to chide me like that. Relax. Of course, I don't really mind if the likes of you turn up and make the place a bit livelier. Do you know each other? As it happens, Jagger and I are old mateys, aren't we, old timer? Yeah, Trenton buddied up with his old outcast reprobate of the city. He calls me old timer. Aye, me and the old timer here get along with two pearls in a mermaid's purse. Ridiculous analogy. We're like seals cut from the same cloth, and no mistake. Now and again, we put free shots to the wind like this. Cheers. Oh, you've got friends that I never would have guessed. Brings you here anyway? You're a little young to be drinking any of the hard stuff. I think they came by to see if we had any war stories to tell them, old timer, or maybe a sea shanty. My tales are too boring for a drinking session. For example, that nuppon that I've taken in. There's nothing but muck about, no use whatsoever. Cheer up, old timer. At your age, every extra day is a blessing. Sometimes wisdom finds its way out of that big mouth of yours. Speaking of good days, that missive that you gave me really hit the spot. Huh? So you've been handing out missive to people, is that right, Triton? Aye, it makes a great sidekick to a stiff drink, so it does. You know, my granddad had a real touch when it came to making miso. I still remember the taste of miso, even now. A worthy hobby indeed for an old-timer's granddad. One day my granddad said that he was heading out to search for good produce to go with miso. Never came back. Oh! And he's the guy! Grandpa's the guy that's Triton's friend! Holy shit! Where he finally fell, no one knows. Did you ever get out of the city yourself, Jagger? Looking at my bony old meat sack today, it's hard to imagine, but I used to be pretty brawny back in the day. There was a certain crazy woman who took my fancy back then, and I fell in with an old guy who loves spas. Those two were pretty friendly with each other, so friendly in fact that they almost got married. Hang on, what are we talking about here precisely? But in the end, that marriage never came to be. What am I talking about, you say? I think you've been blown off course a bit there, me old matey. You're starting off talking about side dishes for a drinking party. Nah, that's not what he meant. Side dishes, eh? Oh yes, I was talking about remembering eating that miso way back, wasn't I? There was a certain fruit that my granddad used to procure from somewhere or other. It was delicious. This is some interesting stuff you're letting us in on, old-timer. Oh, the flavor was something special, something rare. It was legendary fruit. I was only a kid when I had it. No, I cannot describe it. It was like a universe of taste opening up in your mouth. Autobay universe! I'd love to taste it once more before I take my dirt nap. I'm sorry, I'll stop these old geezer stories and just drink. Wait, old-timer. Huh? If it means so much to you, then we go out and find you some. What? Aye, we're all just itching to hear about the legend of this fruit here, aren't we? I disagree with our seafaring friend. Maybe it's not typical drinking story fare, but tell us the legend of the tasty fruit, will you, old-timer? Well, you see, yo-ho-ho, he took a bite of gum-gum. Looks like the youngins have really gotten a taste of this old-timer story here. I tell you the truth, we're all suckers for that kind of thing. You just wait, old-timer, we'll bring it back for you. We're gonna get the devil fruit. Can't just do it. I can wait as long as it takes. But if I've got a bite of that fruit coming my way, I can wait till the end of time. Alright, you land lovers, let's raise anchor and set sail. It's all very well saying let's go. Are we really but are we really gonna find it if we don't know the first clue where to look? Banana, have you got any idea? Remember fruit of bright fig? Found in Macda Wildwood. Ah, that. But we don't know if it's edible yet, right? I guess we could go there and take a look. It's a good place to start. Sounds like we've charted a course. Let's raid anchor and claim our fruity booty. Yo, we're going for fruity booty. Lord, what is this conversation? Yeah, that was pretty unhinged. Kind of all over the place. Is it in the lower part? Just the normal part, eh? Oh, right, I remember. Yeah, this is where we rested. And then we went off to the other spot. And this is when the guy came up to us and he's like, yo, they're gonna fucking destroy the colony. I remember this fruit now. Oh, bright fig right there. That's a tasty looking fruit if I ever did see one. But is this the one the old timer was after? Scarcely holds a candle to the death light she I saw once upon a time. Meh? In any case, fruit not ripe yet. If eat now, drop dead is possible. Is that right? But it looks tasty enough, calling out like a siren. It's a good thing we had Manana with us to put us straight on that, right? Yes, this is tricky aspect of legendary fruit. Not many know difference between ripe and unripe, so not many eat. I'm sure my stomach can make light work of it, but I dare say the old timer would be wiped out on the spot. Hey, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck. So what should we do? We can't really take this back. Doesn't look there are any others around either. So Manana, maybe you've got an idea, since you're such a furry little expert. She's a furry little expert. Oh no. Because, yeah, they're not doubling it, right? They're just increasing it, right? Yeah, no, I saw it. I just read it. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is just like, I don't even, like, yeah, that was crazy. It triples the subscription price. It's not even. Also, there's so many lies here. Realizes they're the only streaming service left. Really? Is that why there's like 4 others? And if you're in other countries, there's sometimes as many as like 6 others? Like, they don't even operate in Asia. You're really gonna act like they're the only streaming service left? Yeah, not really. Nice American-centric view of you, idiot. Even then, there's still Disney Plus and High Dive and Netflix. Like, what are you talking about? And if you're like, well, yeah, but High Dive left Europe, so that no, Europe also has anime on Netflix and anime on Disney Plus, and then anime on multiple different services that are filling the gap that High Dive left. There's like 3 that are like just in Germany alone. I don't know. People will take any reason they can to get mad at Crunchyroll, so. They could increase the price by like 1 cent and you'd see people losing their minds. They could get every show in the world and people would complain about them having a monopoly, and then they could get not all the shows in the world and then people complain about also a monopoly somehow. Yeah, nah, people they just want to make it seem worse than it is. It's just a whole bunch of... It's just typical, you know? Anger gets the clicks, that's all it is. It's typical anger mongering. Here's your reason to be angry today, and so many people are just angry all the time, so if they can get given a reason, they'll take it. It's like, that explains why I'm so unhappy. Now I have a reason to justify being unhappy and angry all the time. I'll use that one. That'll last me a few days. Then that runs out, and then they go watch the new Chibi video, and they get their next reason. Yeah, no, anyone complaining doesn't fucking use it. It's like when I saw someone complaining about how they don't have HTML5 player, and I'm like, they've had a HTML5 player for like 4 years. What are you talking about? I'm like, you clearly don't use it. You just heard that talking point like 5 years ago when there was that one video that got like 10 million views complaining about them not having a HTML5 player. And it's like, and then now you're still saying it like it's still a relevant point even though it hasn't been for years. Like, that's all. It's like people just... Stupid. Whatever. It's just, I don't know. Just typical stuff. People just want to get mad. People just want to get mad at Crunchyroll. Meh, best idea, simply wait for a period of 1 year for ripen. Fruit is already in place, different from people or monster to eat. Flavor not only safety, but another good reason to not eat before proper time. Such sweetness. It's somewhere hard to find then. If we're talking locally, the lower levels could be suitably out of the way. Plenty of monsters around though. It's possible that Bright Fig has been protected by smarty monsters who know it not ready for good eating. Aye, well, perhaps we should go and have a look. You did hear the part about there being loads of monsters, right, mate? Monsters? Leave them to me, I'll blast them off to the middle distance. Kind of funny that you can do this quest, like, really early. And then it sends you to frickin' Macda Wildwood's lower level. Oh my god, the range is massive! Yeah, I don't know. I'm just so sick of, like, everything when it comes to, like, people online complaining about this or that, or... Like how I said, I don't really, like, I don't even engage with people anymore that complain about, like, oh, anime's too sexual, I hate that this is the popular thing this season. Like, I don't even engage, I don't even go like, hey, eat shit, loser, you're an idiot. I just go and ignore it, like, I just don't even look. And that's why the comment in the Discord, I was just like, I don't care. The companies can increase their price if they want to. I don't think it's like evil, malicious action. They're fully grandfathering Funimation in now, so the price is getting increased a little. That's very normal and expected action. It's like... I don't know why we gotta be weird about it. They don't really owe us anything. Like, I don't know why people act like they're entitled to something here. How dare I have to pay for products? I meant to get my cartoons for free. When I watched cartoons on TV as a kid, they were free. Why are they no free now?
Good thing we found this.
That's all it is. Well, that's the other thing. They're just lying anyway. It's like, they took a small, normal thing happening, and then they're like, well, this is bad if it happens at all, but also I'm gonna lie and make it seem even worse. Which also still wouldn't even be, like, that big of an issue, even if you were telling the truth. But you're lying anyway, so it's like, what are you... what? What is there to get mad at? Nothing has occurred. You're getting mad at something you made up. Ah, here we go.
So this be the legendary fruit.
Yeah. Good to set the record straight, either way. Regardless of what people think of it. But yeah, that's why I can't be bothered fucking dealing with it too much, so I'm just like, I don't care. Whatever. I'll just, like... It's like that meme that guy posted where he's like, I don't really care about rising gas prices, what am I gonna do, walk? It's like, yeah, I don't, like, what am I gonna do, unsub? No, I'll just... They charging a little more? Alright, I'll pay a little more. Big whoop. I've been paying less ever since Funimation and then merged anyway, because I got to cancel my Funimation sub, so... Not a big deal. The Australian price per month went up a few dollars, like, a little while ago. And now, maybe the base price will go up, it might not even, so, like... It might be the higher tiers, like, it's like, I don't... Alright. It's also Australia, so I don't even know if that'll apply to Australia. That might not apply, that might just be an American price change. Shiver me timbers, it's... Meh, that... Ooh, is that a ripe one? Fruit ripened to perfection. Really? Such glossy glaze, fragrance, unmistakable sign of ripeness. Guess most people wouldn't be able to make it to a place to get this fruit. No regular people, anyway. Perhaps legendary was not an exaggeration in this case. Well, better get it back to the old-timer's pie hole, then, so he can die happy. Really busting a gut just to put a smile on that old man's face. He's gonna love you for it. I hope so. Folks in the city have been keeping me at arm's length because of what and who I am. Not that old-timer, though. He just keeps pouring me out another drink without paying it a bit of mind. I'm real grateful for that, so I need a way to say thanks. That's why I'm risking my neck out here. Can't believe there's a tender spot in that your salty sea dog's heart. And thanks to being such a booze-soaked old kipper, I can't remember a thing about the first time we drank together. That sounds like it's a really big deal for you, Triton. We'd better get it back to Jagger so he can enjoy it. Yeah, you said it, kid. Let's get it back to the city. I'm taking solace in the fact that once I'm done with this quest, I never have to do his voice again. I'm terrible at it. It's probably terrible. It's probably god awful listening to me trying to do that voice. Trying to be fucking Pirate Hagrid out here.
Got a feeling in my bones.
Where'd the old timer get to? Oh no, don't tell me he's dead. He's usually always here, right? Yeah, usually he's here morning to night. Maybe he had a bit too much one time and earned himself a ban. I don't know where he lives either. He's so dead, isn't he? Meh? Triton? What? What could an ankle-biting bowl of fluff like ye be wanting with me? A friend looking for Odipon, then go to Remembrance Stones. Odipon sleep there. Huh? He's not... He's alive, right? No, I can't believe it. He seemed so healthy. Sadly yet true. Odipon keel over just after friends leave. I see. Could you be the Nopon kid that he said he'd adopted? Meh? Yes. I appreciate you coming to me to break the bad news. I'll go to pay me respects then. You scarcely look as if you've taken it in, Triton. You look so calm. Well, that's just the way it is. Death comes for everyone. Ah, kid, the old timer took you in, looked after you, didn't he? So you owe it to him to live a good life now. Odipon liked very much to drink with Triton. I say that very often to Kubibi. Kubibi? Kubibi. So thank to you for that. I'm sorry to be wearing out your patience like this, but will you stick with me just a little longer? Of course we'll come with you to the Remembrance Stones. Aye, you read it right out of my mind.
Poor Jagger.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Dying on me without so much as a goodbye.
Man. Well, here you go, old timer. I brought you a legendary fruit, even if it be a little late. You said you'd wait till the end of time for this fruit, but I didn't keep you waiting as long as that, did I now, old timer? Arr, what will I do? Wait, is that enough? People die, and when they're gone, there's nothing ye or any others can do about it. Don't worry, old timer. I'll drink your share for ye. I can promise you that. It just seems a bit... I don't know how to put it. You were the first friend that I made in this place, and I'll never forget ye. Drinking down every last drop of your problems till you've got a gut full. That's how you move forward through life. But some things that pain ye, you cannot forget, and they become the cornerstone that bears up the whole of your life. Triton, you're really bearing up well here. Indeed, me lass. That's what's made me strong, made me what I am. Well, I've taken up a lot of your time. Hope I haven't presumed upon too much, ye. No, not all. Really, don't mention it. I'm sure that Jagger would be very happy if he could see this. Who knows, maybe he can. Aye, perhaps. Or just as likely he's blind drunk and can't even remember my name. Suppose I'd better make a nuisance of myself here every now and again, just so he doesn't forget. Well, better take my leave. Farewell, old timer, for now. Oh, for now, because he's gonna die eventually. That's sad.
I hope everyone's getting along.
It also feel the way Trent was talking. That feels very realistic, like to someone who has lost. I mean, maybe it's. I mean, I'm sure everyone's different, but like I have a close friend who died when I was in high school, and he was still in high school. Committed suicide, and his brother, who's still my good friend, he always talked about it like that afterwards, like basically using the same words Triton did there. Like, he's like people, he's like, you know, he's like people die, and it's like he's dead, and I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, he's like being sad about it forever, like, isn't gonna do any good. It's like, yeah, he's dead, so nothing's gonna change that. So might as well just. Like, obviously he was sad, but this was like years later that he said this. But yeah, it's like, you know, gotta move on, gotta accept it and move on, eventually.
And it's crying out for me to eat whatever that is.
Dang. It's real, though. That's still the only close person to me that's died. I've been very lucky. Like, both my grandparents are still alive. Both. What am I saying both? I mean all four. All four of my grandparents are alive. Both my parents are alive. I'm not that old. I'm 26. So maybe it's not that crazy to have four grandparents alive, but... But I feel like most of my friends have, like, only 3 or 2 left. But yeah. He's the only close person I've ever really had die, so... I always just, whenever I'm thinking about death and themes related to it and all that, I was just default to thinking about him. It's the only really real experience I have with losing someone to death.
Final mission orders received.
But yeah, just that whole... You can't let it destroy you too much. Oh shit. Okay. I think we're doing Sagiri now. That's why I just changed to her. But let me check. We did my memories. We did friendship. Yeah. Now I don't believe we actually need to do Sagiri's Ascension in order to do the last quest for, like, Colony Zero at the prison and everything. But I'm gonna do this one first anyway, because it, like, unlocks after we did the last one. And also the wiki's incomplete anyway, so it might be wrong about us not needing, not needing this to do the last one. Right, yeah. Well, there's something here at least. Yeah, it's definitely rough. I've been to one other funeral, but it was for, It was for my, at the time, mom's boyfriend's ex wife, because he had kids with her. So it was like my mom's boyfriend was currently living with us, and he had kids from his past marriage, just like my mom had.
Every day's a training.
Because obviously that's me and my brothers. And yeah, their mom died, so obviously they started living with us. And we had to go to, so we went to the funeral, to her funeral. But yeah, I had no connection to her. I didn't know anything about her. But there was a lot of drama with that, because she was also a lesbian, and everyone hated her new girlfriend, and so she wasn't allowed to come to the wedding, even though her kids were like, no, she is allowed, but everyone else, like, didn't allow her. This is a random story. But yeah, he was desperate to try and make my mum be a mum to them, and she was like, no, why can't you just be a dad to them? And but he always just wanted to ignore that and go off to work and just act like he didn't have to spend any time with his kids. And they didn't get along. Their personalities were really terrible, and they didn't get along with us at all, and we all hated them, and so my mum forced him to move out with the kids and live with them. And then a few years after that, they broke up. But yeah, it's the only other time, only 2 funerals I've been to. I've also only been to 2 weddings, right? 2? Yeah, I've also only 2 weddings.
I suppose you must have gotten used to your life here now, huh, Sagiri?
Affirmative. Adaptation
Yeah, they were
to
assholes
environment
anyway.
is proceeding favorably.
Still can't believe this is your new home. I'll be honest, I had my doubts. But hey, looks like you made it work.
If there's anything you need or want, don't be afraid to ask us, okay?
Actually, may I make one request?
Of course. What is it?
Senna, your
My what?
your onigiri. I'd like to, for everyone in the colony.
Oh! Now that you mention it, I remember you talked about it before.
Before we came here, we suffered much hardship. At least, I thought it would be optimal to reward them with something.
Right, of course. That sounds like a great idea. But are you sure you want the onigiri? There are lots of foods that are much nicer.
I want your onigiri, Senna.
Would you look at that, Senna? Looks like your cooking's found a fan.
Well, if you insist that strongly, I'll have to put my best foot forward.
So it sounds like we'll need quite a lot of myth rice this time.
Yeah, if we want to make enough for everyone, we'll have to ask Colony Lambda to share again.
Sagiri volunteering for support. Pharaon manipulators should be capable of forming the onigiri.
Oh, thanks, Sagiri. That'll be handy.
Number 7, are you departing?
Affirmative. Is something the matter, number 6?
Apologies, but could we talk in private? I have an urgent report to make.
Senna, will you permit it?
Sure, no problem. Don't mind us. We'll be waiting just over there.
Understood. I will rejoin you once I have received the report. Now then, number 6. Please present your report.
Before I do, I would like to verify my assumptions first. The number of remaining Pharaons in Colony Zero is a total of 7. And the Pharaon ignition circuit is secured with an iris recognition lock, meaning that none, save us, are authorized to pilot them. Therefore, their use by Kevus and Agnes is fundamentally impossible. Correct?
Affirmative. No errors detected in preceding statements. Number 6?
Number 7. I asked for your calm. While reconnoitering in the Forest region, I confirmed the existence of an 8th unit.
Unexpected.
The identification number was for unit number 13.
Are you certain? Does this suggest she is alive?
I have no evidence. The signal disappeared quickly, and I could find no other leads. I've informed nobody of this incident so far. I didn't wish to cause undue agitation. However, I decided that you should be appraised of the situation, Number 7. I know it's been on your mind ever since she disappeared.
Thank you.
This concludes the report. Looking forward to this onigiri. Or what have you.
Yeah. I imagine it's part of everyone's eventually.
Hey, Sagiri, all done?
That's the kind of shit that
Affirmative.
sucks.
Unit number 7 is ready to depart on command.
Someone sounds eager. Well then, shall we hit the road?
But it's probably because it's a part of everybody's life that it's such a strong theme to have.
If she is indeed alive, I should
Like
have
how I was
felt
like,
the
oh yeah, this
connection.
shit Tran said. That's
But at
stuff
this
I've heard
moment,
people say and
I
that I've
feel
felt
nothing.
before. It's able to make me be like, yeah, that feels
really
real
you?
because
Number
yeah,
13?
dealt with it.
Okie dokie. To Colony Lambda.
Compliance.
But yo, when Sagiri said, I want your onigiri, Senna, just take out and onigiri. I want you, Senna. And then Sagiri will say that, and then Senna will be like, what? And then they'll have gay sex. And that's not my head canon, that's just real canon. They, Sagiri and Senna have gay sex all the time. It's true. It's true. It's true. She told me. Senna told me herself. She came to me on a rainbow and said, I have gay sex with Sagiri every night. And I was like, damn. Cool. And then she left. The commander was waiting for us to change our way of thinking of our own accord. Yeah, that's how it seems. Here we were pushing for our own responsibilities instead of doing our job. He's on another level as our commander. We were so used to blindly receiving orders. I guess I haven't talked to people here after we're finishing the quest line here. Everyone's got stuff to say. Thanks to you guys, a new path was opened up for Colony Lambda to work. Hey, I think everyone was busting a gut for this. All we did was lend a hand. In any case, thanks. Hope I can try to repay the favor someday, too. Fighting isn't exactly my strong suit, but call me up if you're ever in a tight spot, okay? You better behave from now on, mister. You lot. I hate that I had to rope you into all this along with Lambda. For better or worse, your actions have shaped the future of Lambda. Oh, I didn't do squat, really. That was all you and the commander. So thank you. I work like a mother to help everyone out from now on. Mother. Hey, School Idol Festival. You guys, you really showed us up. Hey, it's not like that. The flame clock is gone, but we were still trying to live the old way until now. I'm gonna do what I can from now on to find a new way to live, I think. So then you can do it, mate. Stick with it. Why is there info here, of all places? Haven't we done all the quests here? For this colony? I wanted to get my hands on one last fortune clover, but I'm not sure if I can get one using my Collectopedia card. Just go for it, I'd say. Either way, you'll need to have luck and focus on fate on your side. Might just be discussion that doesn't have a quest, but... Hey, you really been crushing it lately. I'll come off it, only because I got so much help from you. I'll never forget what you did for me here. Just remember, Lambda's got your back. If anyone dares to take you on, they'll have to answer to us first. And that's the least we can do. You owe it to Shijima and all of our fallen comrades. There they are. I knew I saw one down here. I don't think many of us really knew how Commander Isid has been thinking about things. Captain Rush had a few ideas that we wouldn't have really expected to. Goes to show you, doesn't it? The captain can come off as a bit of a slub sometimes, but his head really is in the right place. I've taken that on board. I need to start thinking of myself too.
Everyone's getting along.
Hey, it's you guys again. What are you after today? Do you have any myth rice? Actually, ideally we'd need kind of a lot. I'm terribly sorry to disappoint, but our stores are currently empty. Oh, really? That's a shame. When we came by last time, didn't you imply that you had a considerable stockpiles? Well, to be honest, it's not just myth rice we're lacking. Recently, we've been having quite a few incidents of shipments being attacked. Food, loveness parts, you name it. We're probably short on it. Well, that sounds like a big problem than you'd normally encounter. What about your escort units? Surely they accompany your transports. Yeah, of course. They certainly should have done. But maybe you should talk to the Chief of Logistics for details.
Right, so, bit of a dead end with the myth rice. What do we do now, Senna?
Yeah, that's one thing, but...
Senna?
Something wrong, Sagiri?
Perhaps it is advisable to put the search for Mythrice on hold and focus our efforts
Oh
on
shit,
these
hang on.
attack incidents.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Anita.
I am inferring from past behavior patterns. This course of action is congruent with your actions I observed up to this point.
Ah.
Sounds like she's got you clocked, love. Doubt you can get out of this one even if you wanted, which you probably don't.
Yeah, you're right. Sagiri's got it in one. Let's capture the crooks that attacked the transports and get back the stolen Mythrice.
Compliance.
All right. Now that that's decided, where should we begin?
We ought to talk to the logistics chief that our contact mentioned. They may know more about the assailants.
Sorry, I just got an idea for a Senna Sagiri fanfic, and I had to write down the idea in my notes app right away. Let me let Koji go. He's a really important friend to me. Did you speak with Koji already? Yeah, seemed like the understood he'd made some poor decisions. Koji's a vital member of the team here. With more cooperation, I'm sure we'll make Colony Lambda even
I
better.
hope everyone's getting along.
What? Oh shit, No wait, it'll be fine. Sorry, no, just something just happened on my computer. Don't worry about it. Alright. Let's continue.
Hey, excuse me. Can we talk to you for a minute?
Oh, yeah, sure thing. What can I... Ah! Why is that inside the colony? How did it infiltrate us?
Hey, hang on. What's gotten into you?
Don't act dumb. That's the Levnis that attacked us, isn't it?
What?
Wait, what are you saying? You think the person who attacked the transport was...
No, you got it all wrong. We haven't done anything, and Sagiri's been...
Senna, breathe.
But this guy's...
So just to confirm, the Levnis, or whatever it is you saw, are you certain it was the same as this machine?
What? I just told you, didn't... No, hang on. Now that I look closely, maybe it's not quite the same. Oh, and anyway, you lot helped us earlier. Oh, finally twigged, have you? Think before you make a ruckus next time, all right, mate?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just this Levnis, it freaked me out.
We are investigating this matter. For the benefit of ascertaining the culprit, we request information sharing.
In that case, you should speak to Sergeant Tonya. She's been assigned to the investigation. If you're willing to lend us a hand, she should be your first port of call. I imagine she'll have gotten some information by now. I hope it'll prove useful to you.
Interesting.
Hey, say now, what the spark is going on here?
Don't worry, Sagiri. We all trust you.
You said it. It can't have been the others from Colony Zero either, I'm sure.
If we are to ascertain the truth, I believe that all possibilities must be considered.
In other words, we don't know enough yet to conclude that the culprit was a Pharaon, right?
Indeed.
That's right. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Yes, we will. We must.
We must.
Is it coincidence? Or is it her?
Sup, Tonya?
The logistics chief told me you were coming. You wanted to talk about the attacker?
Whitby said you might have some clue.
I'll be honest, we don't really know anything about that Levnis's whereabouts yet. However, it seems that there may have been a similar incident involving goods stolen by a Levnis at Colony 4.
Your guess is that the perpetrator of the Colony 4 attack was the same person who was responsible here?
Yeah, I think they might be.
Really, though? That's a long way to go.
If nothing is done, other colonies may also suffer losses to goods and material. I was hoping you guys would be able to visit Colony 4 and investigate matters on the ground.
Why us? What's wrong with you lot handling it?
If we Agnians did anything like that publicly, we would arouse lots of suspicion.
Especially immediately after getting raided.
Yeah, exactly. It would be hard for us to investigate any further. But also, since I hear you guys are all buddy-buddy with the Colony 4 folks...
We're buddy-buddy with everyone.
Yes, I see your point. Guess we're in the best position to take this on. All right, we'll take a look.
Before we depart, I request a quick confirmation. The Levnis that attacked the transport, was it similar to this unit?
If I remember correctly, I think they could be the same model.
Understood. Thank you for your cooperation.
It seems we could conclude that the perpetrator of the attack on the transport was a Pharaon after all.
Tyre, mate, pal. You always know exactly what to say.
Just stating the facts. Regardless, no matter if it's a Pharaon or an as yet unknown Levnis model, the real problem lies elsewhere. What's important is who was piloting it.
Number 13.
Are we gonna like this?
I have information to offer. Probability is high that the objective is a Pharaon. Assuming that is correct, I believe I may have knowledge of the operator's identity.
Whoa, really? But all the folks from Colony Zero were accounted for.
Several years ago, a soldier went missing in action after an accident during a mission. That was number 13, the operator of Pharaon Unit number 13.
I see.
At the time, neither the husk nor the Pharaon were recovered, leading to number 13 being declared killed in the line of duty.
But you're saying it's possible she's still alive somewhere today? Is that it?
If number 13 got separated from her comrades, no wonder she'd be pushed to steal supplies in order to survive.
I have no proof for the conjecture. However, if number 13 truly is alive, then this time around, I will be sure to...
Sagiri, have you been worrying about this ever since we talked to Whitby?
All right. It looks like we've got one more objective to add to the list.
Righto, to bring number 13 back to safety. Sound about right, Sagiri?
Yes, Senna.
All right then. Time to head to Colony 4 and look for clues, just like Tonya said.
I hope there's some clue in Colony 4 about where to find number 13.
Yes.
Can't forget our progress update.
I'm not ending stream, but I'm just going to take a quick break. Mainly just to refill my drink. Fucking Senna's fucking Pharaon blocking the short break thing. Whatever. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just gonna refill my drink and then I'll be right back. See you soon. Don't touch that remote. Yosoro! That came out really weirdly. Alright. Let's go. Oh, wait. Get rid of the text. Boop. Alright, where are we going again? Faunus region. Got someone to save Bulliaris. Big one's right in front of us now. This might end up being my final duty as acting commander. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to get myself killed or anything. F would never forgive me if I brought it out there. Hey, don't worry about it, mate. I'm the kind of stubborn mother who always makes it through to the end. You said it, bud. Hey, that was a compliment, right?
You guys. Hi there. Could you keep it brief? I'm kind of snowed under.
Then we'll get right to it. Someone hit one of your transports, yeah?
What? Where'd you hear that? Oh, whatever. At least it will be quick. Remember before, when a secret messenger we sent to our allies got attacked? The same Levnis from that time showed up again, only this time it went after... well, you already know.
Do you have anything that might help us track them?
Oh, you guys are tracking them too?
Yeah, for a few reasons. You want to let us handle your side of it as well?
Sure, since you ask so nicely.
Cheers, Maxie. We owe you. And sorry for the hassle.
Nah, don't mention it. This isn't the time for personal feelings. Best focus on resolving the matter at hand. According to my info, the attack took place around the border between here and the Danar Desert. If you search every nook and cranny thereabouts, you might find something.
Understood. Then we'll have to go do just that.
I'm sure it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Be real sparking careful. Oh, and good luck.
I guess this is the closest point. We have like no travel points in that general area though. Yu-Gi-Oh ass music every time. Every time that sound, I can only hear the beginning of the Yu-Gi-Oh theme. Your move, your move, your move, your move.
Energy signature.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Levnis wreckage. Assessment. Site of attack correlates with the report.
There are crucial parts missing. Perhaps someone was trying to repurpose them.
More importantly, there's nothing else here. Did we come here for nothing?
Evidence of Pharaon activity detected.
Huh? What? Where?
Visual sensors have detected residual flame clock energy. Its signature is unique to mobile armored units utilizing a flame clock for propulsion.
Wow, you can find stuff like that. Nifty.
The trail leads in the direction of the desert. Pursuit is currently possible and advised.
Then let's go after them, Sagiri.
Compliance.
Oh wait, it's gonna be a follow tracks one. But it's not normal tracks because it's residual flame clock energy. Yeah, you know what could and should exist? Xenoblade Chronicles Warriors. You know, there's Hyrule Warriors, and there's Fire Emblem Warriors, and there's like a Persona one, and Dragon Quest one, shit. That should be a Xenoblade one. That'd be fucking sick. Get all the party members from like 1, 2, 3, and then like all the other important characters as well, like the heroes and everyone else, and then stuff like that from the other games too. You could totally have a big enough cast for a Warriors game. Would actually be so tight.
It's another thing to see it
I mean, if
yourself,
freaking Persona's able to get one, Xenoblade's about as well known as that. Oh shit, is she gonna be dead? Oh no, she turned into this door. Saw the dead body in the distance. I was like,
Door? What's it doing in a place like this?
Doesn't want to open. What do we do?
Aha! Sounds like a job for lads. Dinky door like this? All I need is a bit of a running start and...
Interfacing with security seal. Entering override code. Clear. Entry lock has been released.
Oh. Cool. Cheers.
cool.
Might be a bit late to ask, but since we're about to meet this number 13, what kind of person is she?
Number 13 was the foremost Pharaon pilot in Colony Zero. In terms of pure battle prowess, she exceeds my own.
If she attacks us before we can explain the situation, things might go badly for us.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That
We're gonna
will
have to
be an
fight her.
issue. Number 13 will respond to me.
You've got
Nah.
a lot of trust in her.
Nah, we're gonna have to
Yes.
fight her.
I am sure she will understand.
Cool. Well then, what say we get this Tira reunion underway?
I know it's grim, but it needs doing.
Who's playing? Mia was hidden by Sagiri.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
Ecto Holo, huh? 69 and 68. Not trouble for us, but those aren't low numbers either. There's another door. Looks like we want to go down there though, but what about here? What's chilling in door number 3?
And
Just a bunch of little goodies. Fair enough.
How far does this thing go?
Number 13 will be ahead.
What is that down there? It like is a ground, but only for part of it. It's like a weird shape. It looks like it's like a big rock or something. Yeah, look at this room. This is a boss arena room. Big circle.
Objective confirmed ahead. We have no hostile intentions. Please disengage optical camouflage. Receiving unrecognized ID. Pharaon unit. Number 13.
Just like an Iron Man suit.
So, it is her. 13. Number 7?
huh? Sagiri.
Please, I need some time.
It's like a reverse Sagiri.
13.
Number 7? Oh, I don't believe it. It's really you. It's been so long, Number 7. I thought I'd never ever see you again.
Agreed. 13. I should have realized this sooner. If I had, this wouldn't have...
No, don't worry a bit. Anyway, it wasn't all terrible for me. I mean, I almost died, and I was alone for ages. But it's all been worth it. I finally realized something.
And what is that?
Feron pilots. From the moment we were born, we didn't actually have to follow any of the orders we were given. We only thought we did. Do you understand? But it wasn't true in the slightest. See for yourself. Nobody gives me any orders, but I'm still able to survive like this, right? In other words, you have learned how to issue orders to yourself. What a weird way to put it. But yeah, maybe you could say that. From this point on, all of us can run free. Live life just how we want to. So come on, number 7. Let's you and me go on a rampage together. Spread mayhem to the entire world. Please? Huh? All the things and people that made us what we are now. Now it's our turn to do with them as we like. We can loot and steal. We can smash and burn. We can even murder.
Oh no, she's doing what the voices tell her.
Chills, number 7? You're with me, right, number 7? You've got to be. The 13? What are you talking about? Wait. What are you talking about? What's wrong? You've always understood me, number 7. That is... Oh no. How very strange. I don't seem to understand you either. Before now, I always understood everything about you, number 7. 13, I'm Sagiri now. Please, listen. Sagiri? What is a Sagiri? Number 7? You're number 7! Seriously, what's gotten into you? What about you? I see. Now it makes sense. Now I understand why the connection between us has up and disappeared.
Oh shit. 13's the toxic ex-girlfriend. Sagiri's got a new girlfriend now.
But, well, things change, right? I can see that your heart belongs over there now.
Oh, literally. It's literally that. Yeah.
Sorry, Sagiri, but this is something I can't ignore. Senna, negative. She's coming in the Feron now. Understood.
Oh. Oh my god, already? Bro, this is just wrecking us. Like, actually, oh. I mean, this team isn't even that bad. It's not perfect, but it's not... It's not perfect though, so I could definitely change it if this fails, if we die here. Ooh. Oh yes! Just... Okay, we got the days. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. It's good to see ya. Good to have a new, like, regular, I guess. Enjoy your rest. You what? Alright. chain attack time. Might get some yippies. Hey, right away, we got a yippee. Yippee! How's her chain work again? She completes an order. Okay, it's the usual. Is that gonna... Oh no, that will. Okay. Oh no, it won't. I can't math. Didn't even give one. Unless it gave bleed when she already had bleed. Actually, it would have popped up if she did, I think. And I don't remember her chain order looking like this. That's cute. That's a cute little pose she's doing there. Reduce enemies physical and E for defense by 25% during chain attack. Very good. Is that? Oh my god. Alright, that actually saved the chain attack. Sagiri building up some insane TP. Oof, power charge, that's good. That's so good if he shares that once we're out of this. Once the chain attack ends, share the power charge. 400%, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, the others would have pushed it over the edge. You know, I'll go with this again. Yeah, no, you know what? I'll just do it now. Just share it now. Yes, everybody gets power charge. Secure can go fucking bananas. Cool.
You can count on me. Domination.
Not too bad. Oh! Get me up and then we'll interlink. Fuck. Yeah, okay. That works. Lands, go heal him. Okay, good. Oh yes, this all, oh my god. Everyone else did exactly what they needed to do there. Wait, is everyone... No! They both went down? Are you kidding me? Oh, that sucks. It's over, right? Yeah, it can't... Yeah, it's over. There's no way we can save that. If we had Nia, we could, but... This is just waiting for death. Damn. We got her enraged. We got it. We got it a half, boys. That sucks. Oh no, so that I can do things proper. We can't turn Sagiri off. Honestly, I think all we need to do is change around the tanks a bit.
Nothing's getting past me.
You know what?
I'll keep you safe and snug.
And instead we'll put you...
Where better to monitor the battle than on healing duty?
And put you... Actually, put you in medic gunner.
Than on healing duty.
Because then you have days. You'll find that you're fine as you are, really. I suppose do that instead. Yeah, with Noble Taunt matched with it, and we'll give you the. You have the memory locket. Great. Okay. Cool. Just grab something simple. Yeah, sure. Why not? Whatever. Just so you have something there. Yeah, we've got the break. You got days, topple, days, break. You don't have a topple though. Okay. Yeah, that should be more than good enough. That should be able to do it. We can do full combos without interlinks now. We have more people that can revive if they go down. And just the overall class choice is better now. This should be able to work well enough. If not, I will just go full blown my usual default team. My default good team. Actually, yeah, put me in that fast recharge. I want some of that. I want in on that, baby. Yes. Get a topple? Oh no. That's not good. Me losing this fight does mean more yippies though, because I'm gonna have to do multiple chain attacks again. Well, that'll keep Andrew happy. That'll keep him in the audience. He can't leave when there's yippies coming up. Are we about to? We're about to be in a scary situation. Okay, we're good. Someone else has a break. No. That's cringe. Bro, this... Oh my god, she refuses to break. I don't have any more breaks, do I? Cringe. Oh. How high is her break resist? I was getting no problem in the last fight. Guess we should focus on this then. Evasion down, sweet. Well, but you'd be, well, we can see. Yeah, no, that's way too much. We're just gonna have break there. We're not gonna get to do the whole shebang. Oh well, it's something. mean, you saw it last match. This, oh shit, fuck! Actually, let's also fuse, yeah. Why not? That's fine. Lance will go get them. Alright, we're halfway to the next chain attack. Yes! Get the topple! Get the topple! Topple! You bastards! Ah! Will you try to stop me, number 7? Oh my god. Bruh. And we'll try to... God, I don't know what we'll try to do. This is not ideal. It's not a great situation. We'll get 2 reactivations here at least. Yo, what the fuck? Just take Discord. Yo, Ray's stealing my audience. He's streaming persona. How dare he? Cringe. Come on, get the break. No, even though you took the whole thing. Senna, my girl. Ugh. It's too high. It's too damn high. Gotta get a burst off. Otherwise it's gonna be an issue. There we go. At least that does a good amount of damage. And we got the break off, which is the hardest part. So as long as the topple is ready. God damn it. Did she just evade me? Also. Oh, she's bloody asleep. Whew. Oof. I have aggro? Excuse me? Fucking hell! Tanks want to do their fucking job? Okay, well everyone's alive. I don't care. I was gonna just finish out the battle. I was like, we don't need another chain attack, but clearly we do, because this situation's looking way too dicey right now. Like, actually. Yeah, look at that. Everyone was about to die there. Oh, my back. Right. I feel like any damage we do would be fine. It will be enough here. Yeah, I mean... think we're fine.
This should be our plan of attack. I'll make it.
But man, is this chain attack not going according to plan, like, at all. Ugh. Ugh. It's terrible. Just not at all what I was trying to get done. Got the kill either way, but man, could have been so much more. Feels worse because like the whole match. Ugh, see the whole match. None of them have gone the way I wanted. Yeah, of course now he breaks after he's already been killed, and when it doesn't matter. That's lame.
I am begging you. Please, come with me. Everyone is waiting for you. 13. Let us go home. Home? Where's that? Huh? Where can I go back to? Where am I supposed to go? 13. You will always... Don't you get it, number 7? From the very start, there's never been a place for us in this world. That's why I wanted to make one. And to do that, everything else must first be torn down. We have to burn this world that Mobius loves so much, down to the ground, then take back all that they stole from us. Is that why you attacked and pillaged the colony units? Keep on doing that, and you only create more enemies. And for what? So I was right about you. You don't understand me after all, number 7. I am sorry, 13. What for? I thought, of all people, you would surely understand my reasoning. But by doing that, I over-relied on the connection I thought we had, and neglected to pay attention to the real you. I failed to consider how deeply you must have felt about us, and now I have lost you. Listen, please, 13. This world, it is not as cruel and heartless as you have thought. There are people, even outside of Colony Zero, who accepted me as Sagiri, as their own. And if that is true, there must be a place we can call home. You really have changed. I don't think the old number 7 would ever say something like that. Since I and the others have changed, it would follow that the world itself may also change. Or do you think that reasoning is false, 13? Oh, you really are something else, number 7. Who but you would think of others so much? On the day that you disappeared, number 13, I made a decision. Even if my fate was to run down my clock to the last, I would defend every last person in Colony Zero. I see. Isn't it funny? I had the same idea and tried my hardest to achieve it. That is precisely why, if our roles were reversed, I would have chosen just as you have. You may well have. I suppose we aren't so different after all. Yes, and we are connected. now and forever. That's right. Well then, I feel relieved. Ah, 13, wait.
A dead end.
We had the entrance covered. There shouldn't have been any other way through.
Sparks. You don't think she jumped off from here, do you?
No, 13 is alive.
You can tell?
Number 13 and I have had a connection since the moment of birth.
Your connections with Senna now.
Connection? I would conjecture it to be a phenomenon akin to telepathy. My sense of it had been severed after she disappeared. But now, I can feel number 13's existence clearly, once again.
Could it be connected somehow to you and her being so similar?
That is unclear. However, there may be some kind of causal connection between the two.
Ah, mystery upon mystery.
It will be good to meet her again.
I guess we'll have to make enough onigiri for one more person next time.
I would like that.
Oh.
And I conjecture number 13 would too.
Well, we've come a long way on our quest to make some rice balls.
After all that effort, I bet
You mean
Senna's
jelly
onigiri
donuts.
will taste that much better.
Mimi, I don't really need the extra pressure.
You know what does need pressure? The myth rice. Let's grab what was stolen and skedaddle.
Yeah. We should give the good news to Colonies 4 and Lambda while we're at it.
Yes.
Hey, that's the thing for the stuff.
Mind you don't drop it, yeah?
Alright, it's the prison camp. Blah, duh. Duh. I'm sorry, that may have been really loud, actually.
That was a lot of squeezing.
Thank you for your efforts. Everyone is exceedingly grateful.
It's a bit of a shock to me that the onigiri were a hit with the others, not just you. It's given me a kick in the butt. Maybe I should go ahead and learn to cook properly.
Is that something you want to do, Senna?
When you put it like that, I guess maybe that's a bit much.
Is that so? Senna?
Hmm?
I would like to create a new colony.
Hmm? A new colony? So, you mean different from Colony 0?
Yes. It would be a place where we would not have to hurt others and steal to live. Where, even if we go far away, we'll have a place to come back to. A colony we can all call home. That's what I want to make.
I see. Sounds to me, you've finally found your calling.
If I had not met you, Ouroboros, I would have remained number 7. Would not have reconciled with 13. I might even have had to harm her. My comrades and I can exist in this way because of what you and the others have done. Therefore, thank you, Senna.
Bro, what a good Ascension quest. That was actually so good. Like, every part of it was so good. And 13 was what would be called a commander in other colonies. She was 7's predecessor. Showed a little defiance toward the consul, and sure, she could be scary at times, but she was a good caring leader. Caring, huh? I was hoping 13 would return to us, but perhaps it's enough to know that she's alive. Yeah, round white food is what you call jelly donuts, actually. We call it jelly donuts. I was surprised when I tried it, as in it wasn't completely awful. You better make some... Oh, right, this is the Sun Girl. Yeah, we'll do. Although, can you make them a bit sweeter next time? I've got a sweet tooth, you see. You're asking for sugar in place of salt? Are you out of your mind? What's this one? 7. Hey, 7, are you listening? Apologies, 6. What do you need of me? It seemed like yourself, 7. Are you feeling okay? Affirmative. Condition green. I am completely fine. Maybe it's a little late for this, but perhaps from now on I should call you Sagiri instead of 7. I do not mind either way. I wouldn't be so sure of that. I called you 7 and for a moment you didn't even respond. That's proof enough. If we were in combat just now, how do you think things would turn out? Do I need to say more? I have no counter-argument. Honestly, I don't understand this whole name concept, but I'll leave the decision to you. Compliance. I will give it my consideration. Huh? It's like... Why do, like, all the quests in this place start with, like, Sagiri talking to someone and Senna's watching from afar? There's, like, a bunch of them.
Can we maybe train?
Anyway, it turns out we totally did need to do the quest we just did to get this one, obviously, because it just appeared.
Chat first, right?
Senna, once again, I wish to make a request. A request? To me? Affirmative. You are uniquely qualified to fulfill it. It sounds so formal, I gotta admit. I'm kinda nervous. Hey, goes to show how much you trust you, innit? In it? Oh, in it? Oh, in it, hey! So what you need, in it? Oh, in it? I require assistance in devising what you call names. Names for who? Or what? 6, 3, 15. All the members of Colony 0. Similar to Sagiri, I mean, me. They should have names, not identification numbers. Oh. As you know, the soldiers of Colony 0 are unfamiliar with the concept of names. As components required to operate Pherons, we did not have the luxury to question such things. Oh, Sagiri. But when you, Senna, told me that Sagiri could give 7 orders, the moment I reconfigured from 7 to Sagiri, I realized there had been an error in my thinking. I began to confront the simple fact that we are human. And that's why you want names for everyone? If everyone can acquire names and become more human, they could feel the same as I do. If we can do that, perhaps our colony can forge a better path than the one it is currently on. Ah, will you do this for me, Senna? When you put it like that, I'd love to be oh, absolutely, but what? What's up? I mean, it's kind of a huge responsibility. I have to think about it real carefully. This isn't like you, Senna. What happened to the gusto with which you invented the name Sagiri? That was... I mean, I was thinking about Sagiri a lot, and that name just sort of popped into my head. Anyway, Sagiri, I'll give this a good how to think, so can you give me a little time? Of course, you have my gratitude, Senna. Why don't we take the responsibility and look back on everything that's happened so far? The people of Colony 0 have been for a lot. Might help you come up with some names. Yeah, good point, Mimi. Let's do this then. While it's been going on, we might as well take a stroll around the prison. I'll come up with something. Compliance. I will accompany you. Do we actually get to name them? Or is it just gonna be like, we'll just figure out a predestined dance? Name them Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura? Could you imagine?
Can't forget our progress update.
Alright, let's get going. Time's
There's no way we actually get to, like, name them. Right? Like, surely it's gonna be they basically have names that we just are gonna discover. A predetermined endpoint. Surely. If we can actually name them, though, that's gonna be fun. That's insane. Hey there, hello, can you hear me? Saren, Senna, a Farron is an inanimate object. Though it is humanoid in appearance, it is not alive. No duh, Sagiri. I thought maybe somebody was inside. I've confirmed 15's unit is unoccupied at present. Oh yeah? It looks like he's doing like we asked. Indeed, a visual confirmation of 15 occurs on occasion, even within the prison. Before we came here, he was more inclined to avoid social interactions. One might call this a great improvement. He's being de-needed. Scary, what do you think of 15's personality? At the least, he is a capable soldier. At the least? Amendment. I admit I also did not know what to do with him. Even I could not predict his more idiosyncratic qualities. Understanding eluded me. However, I'm learning to understand others better as I work with them. That incident has awoken this new awareness within me. 15 is a kind person. Of that, at least, there is no mistake. I received a report of this relic from 10. It reminded me how he got it restored in accordance with 8's wishes. Well, that's right. That was kind of tough, but since it made him happy, that's really all that matters. 8 followed orders with devotion. It is something that 6 values highly, as someone who respects discipline. That 8 would hide the relic from all of us was, frankly speaking, quite astonishing. Haha, it must have been a shock for you, Sagiri. On the other hand, it may be that this was the real face of 8. It could be that 10 recognized this and wished to support 8's wishes. I suppose so. Those two might actually really be like two peas in a pod. They were both so curious. Indeed. Just understanding this, I can see that there was a meaning to this relic.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Have things been okay with the monsters since? They haven't grown in number again or anything. No issue at present. We work together in 2-man shifts to kill their numbers. Cool, you guys are pretty strong, but you don't have any problem when you work together. Your bet is not entirely accurate. Conflicts do arise, depending on the pairing, such as with 9 and 3. Such issues did not arise under the consul's command. His control of us was most rigorous. I guess just because you're comrades doesn't mean you're gonna get along all the time. Or maybe it's because they're comrades that they argue sometimes. I mean, like, there's times I get in arguments with Mimi too. You do? Wasn't always that way. I think we used to avoid it, you know, subconsciously. But now we're at a place where we both feel we can tell each other whatever we have that needs to be said. I guess if that's the result, then the odd fight isn't such a bad thing, huh? I had never considered the issues from this perspective. I must process. Scary, if there's ever anything you want to say to me, I don't want you to hold back, okay? Oh, and not just with me, I mean with the whole of Colony Zero. I shall try. Maybe we could leave the prison grounds, stretch our legs. I have no objections. Where do you wish to go? When was it we all went together? Back to Wildwoods and then around Capticom Peak. Compliance. Down here. yeah, this spot. That's a neat little spot. Oh, my back. I think we have like 2 ascension quests left now. I've got to thank Six for introducing us to Wheelie Dealy. Oh right, this is where he was. I concur. Without Six's negotiations, outfitting the prison camp would have been impossible. I am not the most loquacious? Damn, she's pulling out big words. Of people I speak most formally, I would have caused misunderstandings. But Six... Hey, don't worry about it, Sagiri. You're a great person too. Anyway, can you tell me a little more about Six? Like, what sort of name he'd be happy with? Six dislikes pointless effort. He seeks to be concise in all things. As such, it may be best to avoid giving him an excessively long name. So then it should be something you can say quickly, kinda like Senna. Also, I would ask you to consider something, if possible, and not just for Six. Names that somehow incorporate their previous ID numbers. You mean like how I got the set and Sagiri from 7? Interesting. What's her name? What's her name in Japanese? Curious. Is it just Sagiri still? But then we have... Then it's not incorporated at all. If her name's just Sagiri still. Oh yeah, it's not at all. Well, not at all, but it's... Yeah, it's not Sagiri, it's Nagiri. Interesting. Yeah, because from Nana. Interesting. So they had to change it to Sagiri because they used 7 instead of Nana. That's interesting. Perhaps if everyone had a similar source for their name, it would be more equal. No one would have cause to complain. There's actually a fine... Normally names are a thing that I think should never be changed, but I guess in that context it does kind of make sense that you have to change it. And Sagiri still... I mean, that just... It sounds... I mean, that's still a Japanese name. But yeah, that's wild. I think I actually remember bringing that up when we first named her Sagiri, but I didn't check what her name actually was, but yeah, Nagiri. Got the Pokemon treatment? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Pokemon I'm also kind of fine with it, but that's probably just because I grew up with it. But yeah, usually when like RPGs like change names, it usually annoys me. Like at least with like all the main party members aren't changed, right? Or are they? I don't even know. I don't think they are. Like, surely Senna is just Senna. Yeah, Senna. And like Mio and... What about like Tyon? That's one that I feel like might be... Oh no, yeah. Dude, it's just such a weird name in Japanese. A lot of single letter characters there. His name's almost as long in Japanese as it is in English. That's hilarious. That's a rarity. Lands is probably like spelt more different, wouldn't it be? Is that a she? Is that a she at the end? Bro, all their names are in fucking katakana. No, it's a tsu, not a she. Rantsu. Rantsu. Yeah, because L can't exist anyway. That's probably the one that's the most difference. But I mean, it's the same. Lands, Rantsu. I don't know. It's kind of different, but that's not that big of a deal of a change either. It's basically the name. Anyway, what's the real reason though? I'd like to be the same as everyone else. You get it. I think you might be onto something. Yep, at this rate I won't need much longer. I guess that means everyone in the colony is gonna have a different last name though. Different last name? A different name. Everyone in Colony Zero will have a different name from their Japanese. I guess I didn't check Noah or... But I don't expect Noah to be changed. Yeah. I mean, it's Noah, but, I mean... It's obviously meant to be Noah. No, could you imagine? Imagine if they kept it as Noah. It'd be weird. Who haven't I checked? Uni. Come to uni. Oh yeah, of course. She's Uni, but with a Y. That makes sense actually, because that's the thing. I was thinking of a name, and I'm like, that doesn't seem like it's a Japanese name, but it's like, I see, it's Uni. That makes sense.
Hey, this one means business.
You want to tussle? Oh, we can tussle.
Yeah, I remember they aggroed. Skiri, how are things between Nan and Free since that time? Recently, I often see them together in the prison mess hall. Nan does still become emotional at times, but overall they maintain a satisfactory relationship. I'm glad they've managed to repair their friendship. Nan's fluid emotions cause her to take a more aggressive tact with the others. In spite of this, Free did not give up her attempts to improve relationships with Nan. I held great admiration for Free's sense of perseverance and self-sacrifice. Yeah, just talking to her, I can tell she really cares about the others. And Nan is trying to become an officer for everyone she's lost. They're both the same at heart, they've just got different ways of showing it. Until now, I believed that showing excessive emotions would have a detriment during battle. But with Free and Nan, I wish them to continue living by following their feelings. Good, good. That's why I've got to come up with some good names for them, too. Actually, let's go all the way back to the prison for this discussion. How are we going to incorporate Free into Free's name? Because, like, in Japanese, it's San. I feel like it's gonna lead to the name being so different, because you can't incorporate Free the same way you can San, really. I mean, I guess if in Japanese they just include Sa, maybe you could do something there. If we don't do the full number.
Got food on the brain.
It's not like we fully had to put in Nana. Or 7, just Se. But I feel like there's enough names with San in them that you'd do the whole thing. I don't know. How about it, Senna? Did you come up with any names for everybody? Yep. Chatting with Sagiri let me apply some Senna thinking to the problem. I think I've got some names. Ah, truly. Uh-huh. I just need to think how we'll tell everybody. Why don't you just get everybody together in the central hall and hit them with their names? Well, it makes me kind of nervous, not gonna lie. This is an excellent suggestion. Please do that. I guess that's that then. Hey, this is important, you know. Don't make fun of me, please, okay? I shall ask everyone together. The rest is up to you, Senna. Yep. I'll sure do my best. Sparks.
Fully replenished.
Hey
Moving
everyone!
out.
Come on, Sagiri, say something.
Everyone is good. 7. Is there some kind of problem? 8. I am not 7 anymore. Call me Sagiri. Huh? What's that all of a sudden? All units, hear me. As of this moment, I am rescinding all identification numbers previously assigned to Colony Zero soldiers. Wait, you've mentioned changing the way we refer to you. Now it's extending to us as well? Perhaps you have not considered this, but it is only right that we have names. Not just me, but all of us. We are human, just the same as the others who live in this world. We're human? But this name business is all really sudden. What are we supposed to call ourselves? Not to worry, I've given a lot of thought to names for you all. Huh? When do you get to name us? I think that's a little out of line. Now, we can always say no after we hear her out. It might be fun. Okay, 6. You, Ix. What do you think? Ix? I guess. What? I mean, I guess it's because, yeah. Like... This is... What? What was... Is his name... What do you... I mean, I guess you can't call him, like, Si. I guess X is the only thing that kind of makes a name out of 6. What, is his name just, like, Rock in the Japanese or something? X. What's up with that? I mean... Well, wait a minute. X. It's not too bad. I don't like how short it is. Free you Trini? I mean, I guess, but it's pronounced different, right? That's Trini. It's not like it'd be Freeney. So what, should be like... Saini? Sunny? Sunny? Maybe. Sunny? I guess the N can then lead into the N if it's... If her name was just like Sunny. What's happening? I feel a little tingly. Is this what having a name feels like? 8. You can be called... Elik? What? They're really pushing what counts as including the numbers, I'm gonna be honest here. I feel like Hutch is one of those ones that would be easy to put into a name. I've got it. I'll be Elik from now on. For 15, I've got 15? 15? 15? This is a terrible name. Holy shit, Senna. What? That's such a bad name. Oh my god. What is that in the Japanese? Because, like, the way you say tens is really different in Japanese from... Because we do the teens, and then it's only after that that we, like, kind of go back to having the structure that other languages would use. 15! Ah! Her page is incomplete! Her page is incomplete! It doesn't say her Japanese name. Hang on. It's just people speculating about what the name would be. Oh no, wait, hang on, this person? 15 is Shugo. Yeah, because it's Jugo, so Shugo. Shugo's a way better name. Holy shit. That's such a better name than 15. Are you kidding me? What did 8 get? Haruomi. That's way better. Yeah, 7's Nagiri. 6 is just Ro. Okay, I see why they went with making it like X then. It's Ro. Yeah, and 3 was... Oh, Saren. Saren. That's like completely different, and Saren's like more of a name. Shugo's way better than 15 though, holy shit. Hey, what the? I got 15 from 15, really? That's barely any different. Apparently in the Japanese he also complains about it not being that different. Because yeah, I mean, Jugo to Shugo is pretty similar. I guess if you want to keep that dialogue of it being similar, you gotta do something stupid like 15, but... Gonna get bullied in school? Yeah, for real. Could you imagine naming someone 15? Holy shit. I think it's good. 15. It shouldn't say number 15 at any rate. I think it suits you, number 15. I mean, 15. Not impressed. He's not impressed. If you say so, number 3. Sorry, Trini. And you can be... How do you feel about flying? Flying? Just flut instead in front of 9. Fla9. What's 9 again? Q? Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's... Kanade? I mean, that's actually like a lot of these ones where it's kind of pushing it and is pronounced different. Because yeah, you get rid of the Y there, so it turns the Q into a Ku. It's like a completely different character at that point. Flying? You don't like it? Flying the Offseer. I guess that's what they'd call me in the future. Better than number 9 the Offseer anyway. That's not saying much. Whatever. I'll let you have this one, number 7. I mean, Sagiri. Whoa. Hey, what about me? Don't leave me hanging. What's my name? Yui... Tina. Tina? That works nice. That one works out nice. Tina, nice. Weirdly fitting. What's her name? Her name is just Jun. Hilarious. I like Jun though. Oh, I would have liked... I like the name Jun. Because there's Jun from K-On! The, like, side character really trying her hardest to not be a side character. She's like the closest any side character gets to not being a side character. But no one knows her. Only like Arzanyan and Ui ever interact with her. So then when they show her in the movie, Arzanyan has to be the one to react. Because no one else fucking knows who she is. I believe it will take time for us to get used to these names. But from now on we should use them for each other. Compliance, number 7. Oh, oops. Haha, you're already messing up, Ix. Fine? What? Sorry, I just wanted to try it. Quit being weird, Trini. 7 is Sagiri, 6 is Ix, 3 is Trini, 15 is Bofteen. It's 15, man. 15. That's still the worst fucking one. So bad. Looks like you've taken to those names. I'm glad for you. Thanks. I was real nervous, but it was worth all that hard brain time. Did it go about how you expected, Sagiri? Yes. Now that you have given them names, it feels like we are finally a unit. All of us, we are now humans, with real names. We get to start over, here and now. We in our colony have been reborn. Yo, what would she have given 16? Oh, 13 wasn't? No, it was 13, right? That is 16. 13 would be... I don't know. And 7 just started calling herself Sagiri. I didn't know what she was thinking. But you never thought you'd end up having a name yourself, huh? Right. It's a bizarre feeling, but I'm actually getting more used to being called X now than number 6. You're all human, never doubt that. You could say that feeling is that of your true self. You might be right. So that's why Sagiri wanted names for everyone. Look at them all walking around with their names on their bubbles. Trini, please. Hey, I need to tell you something you'll never guess, but 15 started eating with everybody. Well, how about that? Guess it really was worth prying him out of his Pharaon. To be fair, he only eats with us at night, but he's never ever done that before. This is just fantastic. You have to keep this whole 15 interaction thing going.
I hope everyone's getting along.
It's really okay for us to get all this stuff from you for free? You know, a place to live, food, even these name things? Of course it is. The truth is, those are just things that anybody should have. You've been working your butts off all this time, you've earned it. So just take it. Thank you so much. We're gonna treasure everything you've done for us, I promise. She's learning about basic human rights. You guys go... blah blah blah. You guys are going up against Mobius, right? Sagiri too? Yeah. Well, just so you know, if anyone dies, I'm never gonna let you hear the end of it. So make sure everybody comes back alive. Yeah, of course. We'll keep Sagiri safe for you, for sure. I meant you guys as well, but whatever. Sheesh. Well, guess what? The world's gonna be reborn, and you're just gonna be some little fucking high-end tier kid just walking around, and you're not even gonna know. I feel like we should talk more with outsiders now that we've got names and all. How do you do? My name is Tina. Like that. Did I do it right? Do it like that and people think you're a real weirdo. Huh, really? Well, I guess I don't get it at all then. What exactly was weird about that? Alright, that's just fixie-fixies down here still. Dude, just be chillin'. Oh wait, when I said there's 2 Ascension quests left, that's wrong. There's 4 left, because I forgot about Nia and Melia.
Can't forget our progress update.
I wasn't counting theirs. What time is it? Okay.
Okay. Next on the list is...
Yes, next on the list indeed. Oh. Speaking of Melia. You do something else, I guess. Oh yeah, you go back to her.
Nothing's getting past me.
Yeah, that's fine actually. You're 10 for her, right? Yeah, awesome. Okay. We'll do hers then. For the sake of keepsakes. There it is. Also cross off those others from my Sagiri ones off my list.
Oh, at long flipping last. There you are, Mash.
Ugh, the characters that don't normally get voiced just have terrible voice actors.
Maz, how have you been? We've been scouring high and low for you. Yes. Lovely to see you too. You have some business to discuss?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pull the other one, Mash. It's got bells on it.
So cold, Mazzy. Ice cold. don't pretend you don't know what we're talking about.
Me and my fair lady ordered matching accessories. Quite a while ago, too. It's getting silly now.
Yeah, and I recall we paid a pretty penny up front too. Don't want to rush you, Maz, but come on.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, of course, I hadn't forgotten. I was literally just pinning down the final touches on the design. I'm on the cusp of beginning production.
Oh, you were you? Well, I'm glad to hear it, Mash. For you? I was sweating buckets there. Thought the whole thing had slipped your mind.
Perish the thought. That would be tragic.
Right.
My sincerest apologies. It did, in fact, utterly escape me.
Figured.
Figures.
But Maz, you're so chuffing brilliant at what you do. It's just such a crying shame that you're like this, you know?
Oh, how it pains me to know it.
Hey, at least you remembered now. We're still on board, by the way. Long as you give us a discount for the trouble.
This
We're
guy.
looking forward to the finished products. Ta-ta!
Well, I put my foot in it again. Perhaps I ought to hire a clerk.
Clerk?
What is the deal with those guys?
It's clerk, isn't it?
They're soldiers, those two. Illustrious members of the Lost Numbers. Not to mention my clients. Previously, I received a commission from them for a pair of matching accessories, but clearly my mind was otherwise occupied. Letting my clients wait any longer than this is going to tarnish my reputation. I'll have to expedite my work.
Should we help?
What? Are you quite sure?
We'd be pretty crappy friends if we just left you in the lurch now, innit?
Gosh! Well, I'm incredibly grateful for the offer. I shall have to be sure to compensate you appropriately when the order is completed.
Will we need to leave the city again to gather materials?
No. Before any of that, we will need to prioritize information gathering.
Information? What kind? And why?
Ooh.
Even the most basic accessory necessitates a great deal of thought.
Voice actor came back to record DLC and couldn't do the center voice anymore. What was that?
Above all else, it is imperative to pin down the nature of the individual to whom it will ultimately belong.
How do you mean, nature?
We must learn more about Jake and Tessa, find out what makes them tick. Only then will we discern the accessories they desire. That is how I do things, and that is where we must begin.
Sounds like a really roundabout way to do things. Why not just ask them yourself?
Yeah, this is for real. They commissioned you,
A
right?
great charlatan would consider such a thing.
Okay,
The
bitch.
true creme de la creme must fulfill their clients' orders without uttering even a word.
This is
You
absurd.
don't have much time.
Which is
Bro,
why
is it a different voice actor?
We may have our work cut out for us.
I suppose we should start by asking people who are close to those two.
That's the way indeed. Then let's begin our inquiries. We must talk to Jake and Tessa's compeers in the Lost Numbers and find all we can about them.
She's one English voice actor. Bro, she sounds so different here. Especially that's... Oh my god, that was...
Always nice to have more friends.
Jake and Tessa,
See-
They seemed a bit wishy-washy, if I'm honest.
Well, let's see. Their actions will surely speak for themselves.
Everyone else sounded right, but damn, Senna's not
Getting along.
landing it. Sounds way off. I don't know about Jake and Tessa? Yeah, I gotcha. That kind of celebrities are among us Lost Numbers. Oh, really? I don't like to talk about this too, laddie, but you know how Jake's basically houseless, right? Houseless? Ah, yes, certain circles bandy that term around to describe one who cannot trace their descent to any of the established lineages. It's unfortunate, but people in that position often find themselves pushed to the fringes of our society. Jacob bullied her relentlessly as a kid. Poor guy could never catch a break. But Tessa, who's the same age as Jake, would always look after him and make sure he was okay. The darker Jake's mood got, the brighter and more cheerful she'd act around him. In fact, it's probably thanks to her that Jake started to lighten up. Now he's, well, as you know him. Well, that wasn't the kind of story I was expecting. You'd never think it from the way he acts. Yeah, well, they can get on your nerves sometimes, but you can't deny it's kind of an inspiring story. They've earned our respect. It's not every day you get to see a story of true love unfold, eh? No big wonder they ended up getting hitched in the end, I suppose. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. This is from House Roads. They try not to have anything to do with the Van Dams and the Doyles if they can. Personality-wise, though, Tess is more of a Van Dam. She always wanted to bring in the fight to Mobius. Naturally, her parents don't look too kindly on her wanting to be a soldier. They were this close to disowning her one time. That's when Jake stepped in. He convinced Tessa's folks to let her join the Lost Numbers, on the condition he'd sign up to protect her. If it was going to be so hard on Tessa, wouldn't it make more sense for Jake to try and talk her out of it as well? You put it like that, but then there'd be no one left on Tessa's side at all. Maybe it sounds cliche, but Jake will always have Tessa's back, even if it means the whole world's against them. Talk about passionate, eh? Well, if he loves her so much, why didn't you marry her? Terrible joke. Because they are already married, you see. Can I continue being silly? What's up? Back in the day, Tessa once found herself caught between Kevis and Agony troops during a mission. It was a big one, for Onus and all. The platoon had a tough call to make, calling a retreat, but they had to leave Tessa behind. But Jake refused the order. Let me guess, he went in to rescue her all by himself? That's right, fire from both nations fell all around them like rain, while he ran in with all the breath in his lungs. Everyone thought they were good as dead, but no, Jake picked up the wounded Tessa and did the impossible, getting her home. He ended up taking more hits than her, wound up bloody from head to toe, not a pretty sight. But he didn't mind. He was just content that he didn't have to lose Tessa. Wish I had half that guy's courage.
This is some story.
That should be information enough for now. Shall we reconvene?
And those people will never exist again because they don't have proper names and they just exist for this mission, I presume. Why didn't they just use characters that exist? I don't know, that's so weird. Just conjure these people into existence.
I've already got food on the brain. Let's catch up on stuff.
Well, this wasn't what I was expecting.
Yo, I can't handle it.
I figured they'd be a couple of quirky jokers.
Sounds like they've had it rough.
They sound fine.
Indeed.
Why is Senna so off?
Ostentatious and fickle. One could be quick to dismiss them as mindless followers. But the truth is that they are loyal soldiers both, and they care deeply for each other. In which case, I'd be inclined to substitute an eye-catching design for something altogether more somber. The accessory they seek is most likely...
Most likely... what?
That shall have to wait. In any case, I have a clear idea of what would suit them now. You've been a tremendous help.
Good to hear. So I'm guessing the next step is we go looking for the materials, yeah?
Haha, you guessed correctly.
Are you going to tell us what we need?
Yes. I'll need two things. One of them, far easier to come by. I'll start with that. One may find rose quartz growing on Corn Island, on the
Oh my god, my
Sea.
stomach is being so
What
loud.
I would need is a quartz crystal with a particularly high purity, known as red shawl.
Corn Island. Got it. Let's go take a look.
I guess I did not eat lunch. I meant to eat lunch. I was gonna eat lunch when I went out to get my hair cut. And then I didn't, because I went to get lunch at a sushi place, and they were out of the flavor I wanted. Is that up there? Which I guess is up from there, so... But if I go here, I'd have to climb up. Maybe here is the closest one? I don't know. My stomach's rumbling like crazy though, making noises. I do I fully intend, was already intending to
Question best left for our resident expert, Masha.
I always fully intended to end the stream as soon as I got this done. I say always. I intended to do it as soon as I started it. I was like, alright, we'll just do this last one and then I'll end stream. Pretty happy with the progress and size of today's stream. Yeah, so I gotta... Nah, nah. Going here will be best, I think. Even though we have to climb up, it's...
This looks climbable.
It's way more in line of where we need to be. Assuming I'm even reading the map right. I honestly don't remember the spot that well.
Sometimes virtue brings with it other rewards, too.
Bro, I never remember going over here, but the map's like loaded here. Apparently I have been here. I don't remember this at all. Gonna be honest. Is it because I've been under it maybe? It might be because I've been under it actually.
The next leg of our journey will take us to the Orion tunnels.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're taking us down there to do actual mining for you.
Close, but no mica. It's not minerals you'll be mining this time, but monsters.
Huh? No, literally, right?
Deep in the Orion tunnels, there's said to exist a rare species of rottle. The unique mineral which takes root on its back, argentium, will be our next target. Though I must confess, I have only ever set eyes on it but a single time.
But how are you so sure that you'll be able to find it then?
Well, we had no trouble getting the first material. Let's stay optimistic.
Better hope our luck's not run out yet. Off to the mines with us then.
Yo, they long for the mines!
that goes there.
Will it move now?
Yippee!
Proceed with caution.
Whoa!
Birds just chilling on the crystal there? That looks so sick. What's this? Lunae rings. Boost damage dealt by fusion arts by 100%? Holy fucking shit.
I better not lose this.
So you should have more full arts. What's this? I see. And I'll just give you Try Slash so that you have a break. More break options. Yeah, this is an early game thing. Early game class, so he's not fully equipped with it. Actually, which probably means, yeah, you're lacking as well. Something that like increases aggro, I guess, or well, if it's glow ring. No, not Gale Slash, sorry, Noble Taunt. That's a neat little thing. I wonder what that's all about. Lore I'm hopefully gonna find out more about. There was like... This reminds me, where on the map is it? There's like another island that's kind of like this, that's like... It's the one near the waterfall, wherever the waterfall is. God, the map's just too big. Like, well, I know that's part of the waterfall, but there's like, it's another spot on the edge. Or it's a different one, because there's a few spots. There's like another island that was like kind of like this, but it's got like a hut on top of it that you would open instead of something like this. Oh, oops. Actually didn't mean to do that, but since I did, let's go get the container over there. And then we'll move on. Of the quest. I'm just curious about spots now.
Gosh. It is a veritable trove of treasure.
This should prove useful later.
Funny finding one here, huh?
How's my silver coins looking? 82, that's fine. Right. That's how this place is laid out. Oh, but this is not... There's no other closer spot. What a pain.
This fog thing is something else.
Yo, I remember when we got stuck coming through here, I kept losing the fights.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
So you gotta do a bunch of fights against different troops all in a row. I think they're Agnian. Yeah, they're Agnian, because then you get to the fight with Jay and Lambda.
Is that the Roppler we wanted?
Quite remarkable, isn't it? Let's procure our ore before it gets away.
Weapons out, guys! It's do or die!
It gets an arena border? That's weird. I guess unique enemies in Ascension quests are treated like bosses in other contexts. It's just that this guy doesn't feel like a boss, you know? Because he's just some fucking creature. Like, yeah, I guess it's technically, mechanically, it's the same context as, like, the number, what was her name that we thought was Sagiri, but that felt more bossy than this does, you know? This guy doesn't have any emotional context. He just exists. Just a monster. Such an annoying enemy to fight.
Couldn't handle.
So glad we got the Agencium without too much fuss.
We were fortunate indeed. Well then, the city beckons.
That's surprising they didn't even give us a cutscene for that. They're just like, yep, we got it. We just say that on the field.
Once again, your incomparable efforts have paved the way forward. Thank you, my dears. I feel now that I can finally produce the accessory I have in my mind's eye.
Isn't this an excessive amount of time and effort for a couple of accessories?
That, good sir, is the difference between the ready-made and the tailor-made. That, and it's my sales point. All right, you may have to give me a while. It is complete.
Ah, I thought it would have, like, they'd show us what it looks like.
Time to deliver the goods to those two.
Yes, just a moment.
I thought they'd have some kind of actual appearance.
I've given them a call and arranged for them to take delivery at the Founders Square.
I really hope they'll like them.
They better.
That sounded a bit better.
They put us through.
You needn't worry. They will be satisfied, I assure you, or my name is not Masha.
That sounded like she was like talking slowly and like really trying to do it. I don't know. It was still like weirdly like slightly off, but the tone and sound of it was about right. It just came out slowly.
Jake, Tessa. So sorry to have kept you waiting. These would be the items you requested. Do check.
Oh, we do get to see how they look. Nice.
Finally! Really kept us waiting, eh?
I know. I am buzzing. The silver luster comes from an alloy of argentium. To my understanding, it is one of the strongest precious metals there is. Your unbreakable ties inspired the design at the heart of the bracelet, inlaid with a red gem of the highest purity. Those bracelets will not corrode or tarnish, and will preserve your bond for a great many years down the line.
This will do just grand. I couldn't have asked for something better. Kinda scary how perfect it is.
Amazing. We barely told you anything.
Amazing.
I really must confess, this is arguably one of my finest works to date.
Subtitles putting a Y in there?
What better keepsake could there be to assuage the both of you alike?
Well, so you knew.
So you already know that much about us? Hardly. It was quite simple. This was not the first time I've been enlisted for such a request. I'm not psychic.
Wait, what's this about? A keepsake?
You know what happens to us folk when we pop our clogs?
Pop our clogs, jeez.
Yeah.
We're lost numbers, fighting at the front. Our numbers could be up tomorrow. And nothing will be left of us. We'll just whoosh into light. It's crap. We're not having any of it. Our names will go up on some cenotaph, but all we'll be is just another statistic.
Yeah, so you see, we figured there had to be a better way for us to be remembered by. Something that'd last long into the future. Something that we'd be proud of, to keep us in good memory.
And that's where the keepsakes come in.
There is naught in this life more beautiful and precious than a happy, cherished memory. And yet, it is human nature that the more precious we perceive a thing, the more we fear it might be whisked away. Like these two here. They aren't the first city folk who wish to set their memories in stone. And certainly won't be the last. To leave something permanent, telling the world that they once lived, their lives' history writ, and spirits enshrined. A love that cannot be seen, immortalized in physical form. Therein lies the quintessence of my work as lapidarist extraordinaire.
Now there's the head of House Cassini. Gals are cut above. We were right to stick by you. Thanks, Emil. You're a gem.
Trust us, we'll take extra good care of them. Until our final breath. No. For a long, long, long time yet.
If the both of you are satisfied, then I am too. Those bracelets, may they serve you well, and impart to you a future both bright and prosperous. All right, that about wraps up the order.
I'm truly grateful for all the support you've given me, you know. Rare is the job where one can feel such fulfillment.
Before we wrap up, I'd like to ask you something.
Yes, I'm all ears, my dear.
Those two appeared to mention something quite significant back there.
The house thing?
The head of House Cassini.
My, oh my, oh my. It seems I've been found out, have I?
What is this House Cassini?
One of the city's 6 houses. You know, like the House Vandam that Monica leads. If you're the head, then that makes you Monica's equal. You must be in quite the position of power.
Oh, hardly. I would never compare myself to the likes of Moni Dearest.
Moni Dearest.
I only succeeded the role as a formality when the former head unexpectedly made it known that they were going to step down.
And that doesn't interfere with your lapidress extraordinaire business?
Doesn't seem very leaderly. What's everyone got to say about that?
Free is the citizen who embraces their freedom. We of House Cassini are free spirits, more so than the other houses. Such has been our code for generations. So long as one forges one's own path in life, unbound by societal principles, my house's role is to respect and support them in it. So, you see, I serve the people of the city in my own way, as I personally see fit.
Wow, there really are all kinds in the city, huh?
Well now, that was a job well done. And thanks to the experience, I believe I have some new ideas for accoutrements. Let me use this sudden flash of inspiration to put our contract to good use. You did do the Ferris's share of the work, after all.
Thanks, Masha. We'll be counting on you.
And I shall expect nothing but the finest patronage.
Ooh, that feature I've never used.
I hope everyone's getting along.
I have to read each one. I'm just gonna Google it then. Cassini.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
I should write this all down.
Let me just fix this.
It's the Rex one, but not Rex's descendant. It's Rex's... Because Rex and Shulk's ones, it's not their bloodline, it's the person that sees them as mentors had them put as the statues, because this one is Shulk's kid, I believe. And I don't know if any of them are Rex's kids, but this isn't, yeah, this isn't actually Rex, it's not actually Rex's bloodline, but it's his statue is used for House Cassini. Interesting. Oh shit, we got 5 stars with the city. 5-star affinity.
Can we maybe train?
We'll just have to at some point check what all of those... I just won't bother. I'll check out what all of those need for the max one and just do that at some
Clean
point.
your body, clean your mind, I guess.
Probably soon, actually.
Can't forget our progress update.
Because we'll probably want to take full advantage of gems as we go into unique monsters and super bosses. I mean, I guess it would still serve the purpose of helping with challenges and stuff, but... we want to get that down pat before then. Alright. With that, we are done with all the side quests except for the Ascension quests for Fiona, and then the 4 quests related to Colony Moo that come in a line after her Ascension quest. We're all backed up on that, but obviously we'll do it all as one chunk now. Nia's Ascension quest and Melly's Ascension quest, which is doing free side quests. Like, that is what her Ascension quest is. You start her Ascension quests, which unlocks free side quests. You do the free side quests, and then that finishes her Ascension quest. So we will have those to do. I guess, I mean, maybe. If I do a longer one, it might be able to be done in one stream, but we'll have to see. Maybe not. It might be, well, I guess it depends what I want to do on stream and off stream. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Oh my god, I'm yawning a bunch. Thank you everybody who stopped by, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. So yeah, I ended up having enough time today to be able to do a stream. I have work tomorrow still, so I can't do then. And because the thing I needed to do today I didn't end up needing to do today, that does mean the weekend's free, and instead it's the weekend after that I'll have to do something, and so the thing I'll have to do before that I still have to do at some point. But I also have Monday off work, so maybe I'll do it Monday, and then that means that I won't stream on Monday, but I will stream on the weekend. I don't know, but the point is, my weekend is no longer ocupado, so I probably won't stream tomorrow because I'll be tired from work. But weekend, I'm all free, so I may even, I don't know, I may even do the situation where I do like a stream, and then like later in the same day do another stream. And because it's just kind of, when I have 3 days of break in a row like that, it's easier to mess around with it. The reason I said, like I said, oh, it's possible to do during February, and it totally is, but I don't want to fuck up the sleep schedule too much, because of, like, work is later, you know? It's like, I don't want to accidentally end up in a situation where I have too little sleep and I'm tired going into work because things just didn't line up right. But with 3 days of break, it's like, well, I can course correct it and make sure things work out fine by the end bit, even if I mess around in Saturday, Sunday kind of thing. Especially if I just do the thing on Monday and so then don't stream Monday anyway, I can just sleep when I need to fix it up. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying I might do that. I'm thinking about it. In the end, it'll depend how I feel, so basically the same as fucking always. It's who knows. I can't be trusted. So, but yeah. Ideally, I'll stream over the weekend, so I'll see you guys then. Hope you had a good time with my stream today. We're almost done with side quests, which means nothing because we need to do... Oh, we also have the side quest actually. That's the getting all the origin pieces. So you know, there's that. We need to do all the side quests that I mentioned before. We need to get all the origin pieces. We need to do the challenge mode. We need to do the roguelike mode. We need to defeat every unique enemy. We need to defeat every super boss. We need to make all gems. We need to fully fill the interlink skill trees, and we need to get everyone to rank 20 in every class. So you know, almost. Almost there, you know, kinda, sorta, if you squint, maybe. Whatever. So make sure to follow and smash that subscribe button if you wanna see me do that. Yeah, hell yeah. Call to action, baby. Whatever. Stay frosty. I'm out of here.